Pitch misses there. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Squirts away a little bit. Kicks and fires. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And there's a ball.
3-1.
Swings and misses, and we're filled up.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch,
Semien runs. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Throw into third. Not in time. He's safe.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Here's Josh Young. Semien on third. Seager at first with no outs. Off the mark there. And that's ball 2.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Devers. Good feed. That's one. They complete the double play, but the run scores. It's 1-0. And now Jack Peterson.
Josh Peterson.
And the first offering is not close. Throws to first, and that is that. Back inside Fenway Park, and on the mound today, Jake Latz. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe 2 at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
No balls, 1 strike.
The 0-1. Just missed.
That's the ball.
That one to first. And he handles it himself for the out. Now the number 2 hitter, Connor Wong. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game call. Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Devers now.
Devers.
Into left center for a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
And the 1-0. Fought off foul. Two outs.
2 and 2.
In the dirt, blocked. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Top of the second, and now the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. Garcia, 32 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Crawford back to work. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Wow. That's not even close to the zone.
And a swing and a miss there.
0-2.
Struck him out swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Josh Smith, the next to hit. That's too low. Ball one. One out, bases empty. He swings and fouls one off. The 1-1. On the ground, and that chance handled. Whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Up next for the Rangers, Evan Carter.
Evan Carter.
And the pitch a little bit low. Ball one. Next offering misses. And now 2-0. Just missed.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in. You see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
So digging in, Jonah Heim pitches in the dirt, and that's ball one. Carter off of first with 2 away. Fastball for a strike. Runner on the go. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Runner on the go again. Story on to first, and that is the inning. We head to the bottom of the second, and stepping in for Boston, Alex Bregman. And ball one.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
2-0.
The shortstop takes the ball. Fouls one off. 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next offering down in the dirt. And he gets Bregman. And there's one away. Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
0-1.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2.
That one's upstairs. Ball one.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Strike three, and that's two in a row. Cedar Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. Foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. 2 outs, base is empty. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And we're back. Here's Leody Taveras.
The center fielder, number 3, Leody Taveras.
Rafaela right there to make the grab. And there's one down.
Now
so the lineup flips over.
Marcus
So next to hit for Texas,
Semien.
Marcus Semien. Scored the first run of the game back in the first after a single to reach base. That's outside, and it's 1-0. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1-1.
And that gets down for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Here's Corey Seager. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Semien over at first with 1 away.
Runner.
Semien runs. And that one gets past the catcher. And now a man into scoring position.
Heads up base running right there.
That's down and in.
All right, so in this at bat, he's seen a couple of off-speed pitches, now back-to-back fastballs. In this count, you definitely got to stay back. Make sure you don't get out in front and be prepared to shorten up and hit the ball the other way.
Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. No swing. He held up. Clyde Washington with the call there. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Man at second. Fights it off. He'll see another. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Casas. And he takes it himself for the out. Here's the third baseman, Josh Young. He's 0 for 1.
Young.
Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here at Fenway, and now the DH, Masataka Yoshida. And that one missing low.
Thinking about Yoshida, he's never going to be the biggest player when he's on the field, but that doesn't mean he can't hit. He gets on base and doesn't strike out very often. That combo makes you a valuable asset to your club.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Young makes the catch for the out. And there's one away.
Batting ninth.
Trevor Story comes up to the plate.
Story.
That misses.
1-0.
And that's ball 1. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1-1.
Next pitch is downstairs.
That's a ball.
That's down and in. A slider missed. That's towards center. Taveras settles under this one. Makes the catch. Out number 2. Now batting Jaron Duran. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
Duran.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
1-1.
And that skips in the dirt. Gets him to chase after that one.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Line drive. Brings it in for the 3rd out. And we're back here at Fenway Park. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the DH, Jock Peterson. Peterson just got a piece of it.
Well, these Rangers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense. You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it. And it's caught for the out. So up next, Adolis Garcia. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Going back. Leaps at the wall, but can't haul it in. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Josh.
1 out, runner
Smith.
at second. Josh Smith stepping in for the Rangers. Going 1. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Well done. Drives in the run. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time. Good, balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Stepping in, Evan Carter. The 1-0. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. A massive home run, and they add to their lead. It's 4-0. And here's the catcher, Jonah Heim. Grounded out his first time up. Check swing, tried to hold up. Now an appeal to third. Didn't go.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see the Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox in that sliding catch in the corner by Tom Brudansky. The Red Sox would end up losing to the Oakland A's in the playoffs, but that's one of the things that I'll think about in terms of memories from going to college and going to Fenway. Story. Throw to first in time. 2 down, bases empty. Leody Taveras stepping in for the Rangers. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. And that's downstairs and outside. 2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across. Top half of inning number 4. And now it's even up. Two down, nobody on. Story sends it over to first. And that is the inning. Texas plates 2 on the homer. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at Fenway Park, here's the catcher, Connor Wong. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Carter puts it away, 1 up, 1 down. And here is Devers.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
The lefty, the 1-0. Liner, base hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
That's back-to-back singles for him. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
No swing. What about the fans at Fenway? Would they let you have it from time to time?
They're definitely intelligent baseball fans, which is awesome. They're not waiting for something to happen. They can smell a big inning or anticipate a situation setting itself up.
Seager to second, pulls him off the bag. The throw won't get there in time, and they come away without an out. Now it's Alex Bregman. Struck out swinging his first time.
Alex Bregman.
Now on the bump, Cole Winn.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And that one fouled off.
One thing I found that was very cool was making a great play to end the inning and running off the field and getting a standing ovation, even at times when you're not a player on their team. As long as you're not winning, they will celebrate and applaud a great play on the field. These fans here, they love and respect baseball.
And that's going to be ruled a swing. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Devers headed home. Here's the throw to the plate, and he's out.
Now batting, right fielder, Wilyer.
So first and second with 2 outs. Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. Into center. And that'll fall for a base hit. The run comes in to score from second, and it's an RBI single. It's 4-1.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a simple soft liner into center field for the knock right there. Maybe a little bit fooled by the pitch, but he did a good job of staying through it, and that allowed him to fight it off and just get enough behind it.
Rafaela stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. And that is out of play. 2 on, 2 outs. In the air, foul off first. Smith pulls it down, and that is that. Back here at Fenway, ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the second baseman, Marcus Semien. Crawford back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Rangers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Next offering upstairs.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
The count.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. And no one can get there. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
That misses the zone. 1-1. Simeon gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Two and one now. Just missed.
That's the ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient.
Here goes the runner. And that one sliced foul. Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a ground ball. And it's through for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Now batting, third baseman, Josh.
Now the third baseman, Josh Young. Fouled off. He was late. Casas puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Here is Jock Peterson. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back. That one on its way. And it's gone. And they tack on to their lead. It's 7-1. One down. Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. And there's the strike. Winkowski, a 6'4" righty. He throws a cutter, a sinker, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a four-seamer. Missed with a changeup, and it's 2-1. Still only one out here in the inning. Rafaela sizes this one up. He's got it, and there's two down. Josh Smith now at the plate.
8, Josh Smith.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Two outs. Pitch misses.
1-1.
And the count is 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. On the ground, right side.
That's foul.
And foul ball. Here's a 1-2. Out there to center. And that will fall. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
The left fielder, number 32.
Next up for Texas, Evan Carter. Outside with a breaking ball. Swing and a foul out of play. Ground ball up the middle. And that one finds its way through. And out to a board.
Back-to-back singles. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Now a chance for Jonah Heim. First and second, two down. This one in the dirt. Two on, two outs. And that's a base hit coming home. The run comes in from second. It's 7-1.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Now here is Leody Taveras. Foul ball there. Laboring here. about to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. Next offering is fouled back. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Tavares tries to hold up, appeal to first, and Woody Keller right on it. Says he held up. And a base hit knocks in a run.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work.
Well, he settles under it in left, and that will end the inning. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former.
Now pitching for
Obi Milner on to pitch here.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
That's a ball.
That one misses, and that is ball one. Do you remember when Tim Kirkchin ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah, they used one of the kid-sized ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze.
Here's Trevor Story now. That one fouled off.
I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun, and I would bait you into it and try and get you to train to race the freeze, and it just never materialized.
Yeah, I appreciate that you had enough confidence in me that I could beat a guy who looks like he was going to the Olympic trials at some point or another. But yeah, it's always a great thing to watch there at Truist Park.
Would you have worn one of those bobsled outfits like the freeze wears?
Nah, they'd have been a little too revealing for me at this age.
I feel you. So the batting order turns over, and next for the Red Sox, Jarren Duran.
Nope.
Just missed.
1-0.
Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score and not as
well. Got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. Back now at Fenway, top six. Seager stands in now.
Seager.
And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Story fires over to first. And Seager is set down. Josh Young will hit next. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss, strike one.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it. Now, just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Handled that down and in breaking ball very well. He saw the break early coming from the other side and just let it get deep enough and drop the barrel on it at the very last moment.
And Jack Peterson stands in. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed. Man at first, one away. That's a hit. They fired in quickly, So it's first and second with only one away.
Back-to-back base hits. Recognize the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but a great job right there of letting it travel, then unloading a nice balanced swing.
Now at the plate, Adolis Garcia. Rafaela makes his way towards it. Makes the grab. 2 down. And now the first baseman, Josh Smith.
Josh Smith.
He was late there. Strike 1.
It's 0-1.
And a foul ball. And makes the grab. And that is that. Back in Boston, bottom of the 6th inning. So stepping in for Boston, Connor Wong. So out of the bullpen for the Rangers, Sean Armstrong.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well. You know, these Red Sox just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Now it's Devers at the plate. He's 2 for 2. First pitch misses.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. A gigantic blast. It's 9-2. Now batting Tristan Casas. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1-1.
1 out, bases empty, and a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. Smith steps on first for the out. Here's Alex Bregman.
The batter,
1 for 2.
Shortstop, Alex Bregman.
Hit in the air, center field. Tavares settles under it. Makes the catch, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Evan Carter. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
Story on the move. And he makes the catch. 1 away.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Bregman to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Leody Taveras stepping in for the Rangers.
Leody Taveras.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
0 balls, 1 strike.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That one gets down for a hit. Now he turns and heads for second. And that's going to kick into the corner. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. And he's got himself a triple.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher. But you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
2 outs. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. ready to go for the
Leading
last
off
half of the inning. And now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. Jacob Webb into the game.
Now pitching for Texas, number 71.
In the air, left field, Carter. And there's one away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
The center fielder.
So digging in, Cedar Rafaela. And first offering is fouled off. The Red Sox with a lot of ground to make up here at the bottom of the seventh. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Brings it in. 2 away now. Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox.
Designated hitter, Masataka Yoshida.
Fought off foul. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Gathered in by Seager. Throw to first. And that'll do it. Back inside Fenway Park, and here's Corey Seager to hit.
Corey Seager.
Wilson back to work. Check swing, and he held up.
That pitch wasn't even close, and they still got a check swing out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment and make it fast.
Whips it to Casas. Seager is gone quickly. Josh Young getting ready to hit.
Josh Young.
And that's in the dirt. 1-0. Abreu should have this one. Makes the grab. 2 down. Here's Jock Peterson. He's already homered in this game. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
That one ripped way back there. And it's gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 10-2. So 2 down. Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. 1 for 4 with a double.
Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 76. Seth Kelly.
Swings through that one.
0-1.
Story. And that is that. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's Story now. Fly ball to right. 1 down. Now the left fielder, Jarren Duran. And it's fouled away. And a foul ball. And he hits a ground ball right side. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
Now
2 down, bases empty. And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Connor Wong. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
No balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a ball drilled center field. Taveras has this one sized up and makes the play, and that's out number 3. And we're back, all set to start the 9th in this one. And here's the first baseman, Josh Smith. He swings and fouls one off. Not close with that one. And now it's even 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now it's going to be Evan Carter. He's already homered here in this one.
Carter.
And there's a strike.
It's 0-1.
Swings and misses, struck him out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the batter now, Jonah Heim. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. Strike 2.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Stays alive.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here. And that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here at Fenway, bottom of the inning. Rafael Devers up to hit.
Third baseman, Rafael Devers.
And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Next one misses, and the count 1-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
That one missed.
2-2.
Man, that got him square in the mask. 2-2 on the way. Well struck, right field, going back. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. So, man aboard, Tristan Casas up next for the Red Sox. Swings through that one for strike 1. No outs, runner on second. Up the middle. Seager fires over to first. 1 out, bottom of the 9th. And now it's Alex Bregman, 1 for 3.
This is all about situational hitting. It's crucial in this spot. Do whatever it takes to put the ball in play, and hopefully you find a gap in the defense.
And he can't come up with it. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard. And now Wilyer Abreu. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance.
That's out to center field. Taveras going after it. Drops into the glove. Runner tagging from third. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across. It's 10-3. So it's their last chance in this one. Ceddanne Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. Swing and a foul straight back. Bregman leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
1-1.
In the dirt. The 1-1. Next offering misses down and away.
2 balls, 1 strike.
On the ground, and this should do it. And that'll do it.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first inning.